What is going on, YouTube? I'm back with another gameplay and commentary for you guys. And yes, I know a lot of you guys were waiting for this video. And I know a lot of you have questions to ask. And I know a lot of you are wondering what was my decision and reasons behind leaving UNiTE and joining Evil. And I'll explain that in this video. My team now consists of me, Huddle, John, and Too Quick, as you can see in the scoreboard. We're going up against Dare and Hardpoint Slums. This was a team scrim that we played today. Now I'm going to get into the video about my reasons on leaving UNiTE and joining Evil. For those of you that don't know, I left UNiTE on Friday, May 17th, and I was getting a lot of hate on Twitter, and a lot of you guys were giving me shit. And when I tweeted out my new squad, which was Evil, before I even tweeted it, I knew in my head I was going to get a lot of shit and hate from you guys, or you guys just giving me negative comments or whatever about leaving UNiTE. And I understand why you guys would do that, and me putting myself through your guys' screen, I almost get turned on right there. I understand why you guys would get mad. When Huddle left UNiTE almost about a month ago and joined the same team I'm on now, I gave him a lot of shit, and I got really mad on Twitter about it. Now, I would understand if Slack did the same thing to me on Twitter, because I was in the same position he was at when Huddle left our team. But at the time when Huddle left our team, I was really pissed off, and I used Twitter to express my emotions and get them out. So I was really pissed and didn't think Huddle was gonna dip on me or Slack or UNiTE. But it did happen, and I understand now why he did that. And if you guys don't understand why I understand now, that's a lot of understands. But it's because when Clayster left UNiTE, we only had me, Slack, and Huddle. And we had maybe 2 months left before Anaheim, which is in 1 more month, to decide who we're going to pick up. So we kind of rushed into a decision, and we decided to pick up Fizzerp, which was Huddle's idea. And after we picked up Fizzerp, about 3 days later, Huddle decided to tell me on Skype right before he left that he was going to join Evil because he didn't feel like Fizzerp was the right replacement for Clayster, because Fizzerp's a very versatile player. He's a really good player, but he's just not what Huddle thought we needed. So Huddle decided to leave our team to play with Too Quick, John, and Replays. And that's actually who I replaced. I joined this team. They dropped Replays. Replays is a great player as well. I don't know where he went. I've heard that he quit, that he was on sore. I don't know what's going on with him. But, you know, Evil decided to drop him. They picked me up. And back to the topic, what I was getting on. So Huddle left our team to join Evil, and I got really pissed about it. So now me leaving UNiTE and joining Evil, I understand why he did that. Things just weren't working out with UNiTE. Not the organization necessarily, but the team and our gameplay. You know, we just weren't winning, and things weren't looking too good when it came to in-game stuff. So I decided to leave after a couple of weeks of trying to find a fourth with Fizzerp and Slack. We were stuck in a hard place in a rock, to be honest with you guys. We didn't have many options out there for fourths. And if we did, we just didn't feel like they were good enough to replace Huddle, or they weren't what we needed. But that's kind of the main reason why I left UNiTE and left Slack and Fizzerp, because I didn't feel like we had many good options going into Anaheim, left at least, to pick up. And I wasn't comfortable with the roster changes. So a couple of days ago, actually Wednesday of last week, it's Monday now when I'm making this video, we were in the talks of me joining Evil. Me and the Evil guys were talking about me joining to play with them. And I said I'll let them know, but I was of course down to play with them, because I know what they're made of. They're all great players that consistently show up when they need to and put up the numbers to win. So it was definitely an option, but I said I'm gonna scrim with my team a little bit more, see how things go. So me and Fizzip and Slacked were scrimming for like maybe 3 weeks, looking for a fourth, and things just weren't working out. Like one day we think things are looking good, all right, this is our potential fourth, and then the next day like things would go downhill, and then we decided to play with someone else, and it was just a lot of back and forth, which I didn't like. So Friday came around, and actually Thursday I started playing with Evil, and we were looking pretty good. So Friday came around, Slack got me in a Skype call, and he was like, "Are you sketching to join Evil?" And I told him straight up, "Yeah, I'm playing with them." Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna get into much detail about this Skype call, but he was like, pretty much, he laid the hammer down on me and was like, "I want to answer right now. It's either you're playing with me and Fizzerp and we're going to Anaheim, or you're gonna sketch and play with Evil." And I said, "Who's gonna be our potential fourth? Like, we don't have any good options out there." I pretty much explained to him my reasons why I would leave if I was gonna before I left. And then I decided to leave. I told them I was going to just be a free agent, and it was up to them to see if I was going to be on the team or not. And when I left the team, it wasn't even like a for sure thing. So I took a chance. I put myself on a limb by saying I was a free agent, and then I eventually, I think an hour later, I got picked up. You know, John Skyped me, Apex Skyped me. I was like worried. I was like, they told me to submit like an email to the guy from MLG saying I want to be released from UNiTE, but I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I don't know if I'm gonna be on your guys' team, and I don't want to give up my seed for no reason. And then John was like, "You're good." So I emailed him, and unfortunately we didn't get to play in the qualifier in time, like the third qualifier. But we're going to be playing in the fourth qualifier, and I've heard that we might have the 8th seed regardless because there's only 7 seeds like guaranteed to teams that got it back. So we might be the 8th seed because we are the team with the most pro points out of any teams out there left without a seed. So hopefully that happens, or we'll just get one of the seeds going through the qualifier. And I'm really glad with this team. I feel sorry for leaving Slack. That was my duo. And we came up together, but things just weren't working out. And things are just looking good with Evil right now, and I hope the best for Slack and them. I want to thank UNiTE for all they've done for us, and I know they're going to be doing big things. They just recently picked up Saints and Nameless, so hopefully that works out for them. The roster is Saints, Nameless, Fizzerp, and Slack, and I'm sure things will work out for them. Slack's a good player, and he knows what he's doing, so he'll be fine. And things were just unfortunate, and it got to the point where moves just had to be made, and I was the first one to take that step. So you guys could hate me. I understand why you would hate me if you do, but I'm gonna continue to do my thing. If you guys are hating me or not, because I know there's those people out there that are gonna support me and watch my videos and give me support while I'm at events and come up to me and say good things about me. And that's who I do it for. And if you guys decide to change your minds over time, that's fine too. But I just want to wrap this video up saying I want to thank Evil for giving me the opportunity to play with them. I want to thank UNiTE for all they've done for me. They're an amazing organization, and I'm glad I've got them to where they are. They were an upcoming organization, and now they just blown up. So congrats to them, and I hope the best for UNiTE. And I hope that everyone reaches success on that team. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. So I gotta give them their credit. But ending this video off, this is a good gameplay by me. I dropped 37 kills. But I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary and gameplay. And until next time, guys, peace.
It wasn't pretty, but you got it done. Good job.